Okay.
You don't cue me in.
What do you think that was?
Well, I wasn't looking.
What?
I thought you were going to go 3, 2, 1.
Did you hear it?
Yeah, but I wasn't looking.
Bloody hell.
Do it again.
All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Ooh. Oh, sorry. Hello. Welcome. I'm Phil Murphy. This is a Nauticus 27 foot. This is a warehouse. This has lived in here for 5 years. John, producer John, wants to get it on the water. So do I. Now, last episode, I put the horn on. Literally. It's on the boat. And I think for now, that's the final thing that we're going to do on top of here. Because we're going to do something exciting. And that is play around with the ceiling, which is down there. And that's where you are going now, and so am I. So welcome to episode 33. And if I remember rightly, do we have to play some music? Of course we do. Let's go. Right. Excitement. This is the ceiling in 2 halves. And also it's damaged, unfortunately, because we had a flood while I wasn't here, while I was deciding to be ill. And unfortunately, it was here for quite a long time. And we've got a few issues down on the lower sections. I am hoping that they are going to tuck down the side. But we won't know that until we get it on there. So that's what this episode's all about. So excited because I feel like the boat is going to be looking like a boat. Do you get where I'm going? So I need John for this as well. So it's going to be a two-way thing. So the camera's going to be over there and we're going to be working in there. So this, got rid of the cars because it's a lovely day. So this is going on the boat. You can just about make out actually. If you look at that lower lip, it's got a bit of tarnish. And I'm hoping that's going to tuck down the side, but we won't know that until we've got it on the boat. And also, we've got to figure out how we're going to attach it to the ceiling as well. So it's a suck it and see episode. So shall we try, John, to get that manoeuvred up there and we'll see how it goes.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go. Right, we've got this.
We're on the boat.
Yes, we are on the boat. He's got a boat. Do you know where that came from?
No.
That came from the, what was that ABBA thing? That film where they did it in Greece. I forgot what it's called now.
Mamma Mia.
Mamma Mia, yes. And then there's this girl there, and they were talking, and she went, and he's got a boat.
They don't want to know this.
No, I just thought of that because I saw it recently, that's all. Anyway, we've got the ceiling part. I don't know what in the boat terms this is. What is it?
Ceiling.
It's a ceiling part. Anyway, well, we're calling it that. So we've got the ceiling bit up here ready. So it was so long ago since we took this down that we've no idea how it's going to go back up. So what we're going to do, this is the master plan, is John's going to be at that end, I'm going to be at that end. We've got some little screws with quite a wide washer because this lip here, obviously it's 50 odd years old this, so it's very brittle. So I'm just going to screw into these areas here where these are the wood bits that I put in originally about 4 years ago, and we're just going to screw into there. That'll hold the lip. That area over there is moulded, so that'll tuck into where it used to tuck into. So that area is supported, as is over there. So we're just going to try and see what we can do. Okay. So there'll be a bit of no, yes.
Don't shout at me.
Yeah, don't shout at you. And I've got to be careful of this, because if I break that, I'm in serious trouble. Right, shall we offer it up to the ceiling?
Let's offer.
Yeah. I'm sure. Did I not say that?
Let's go.
I'm sure I said that.
Come on.
I'll tuck in. Are you tucked in?
It is. Yes.
Okay, so I slide it up to you. Okay.
Yeah.
Right, positional wise, what we're looking like, that's sort of correct there. So it wants to come back to me a bit. That's it.
Whoa. Careful.
It's all right. Because obviously that hole is the perfect guide.
Yes.
Right, so I'm going to start here and then work my way that way. I might go there. It just bites. There we go. Yeah, that just bites. Okay. So, I'm going to have to come up with some idea on... what I've got to mention is that obviously the centre section is as well. So this area can be ugly, really, in all fairness. Because this area here is going to be upholstered. So all this area here is up on the top there, and that's going to have some sort of cushioning and some material that you haven't seen yet. So I can sort of do something over here and then to keep this up, and then this bit, I think from memory, it's been a while, should overlap here, so you won't see any of this at all.
And you're putting mood lighting in there around the curve.
Well, if I can get away with it, yeah, that's what I really would like to do. Yes. And of course, if you just, I don't know whether the camera can just see over this side. Here, the panelling comes up to, I don't know whether I've got, have I got a piece of ply? No, doesn't matter. The panelling, from memory, comes up to about there. So you don't see anything that's going on here at all. So, yeah. So, that, a little bit more secured. Does it look okay?
It's very artificial light for a start.
Yeah, it's crap lighting, I know. But yeah, I mean, we'll show them down. Well, if you come at this end and just show pan a shot that way, I think it looks quite nice. Right, so as you can see, the lines look good. You'll have to obviously imagine the oak panelling's going to be up, which is going to take its course. That'll probably be in the next couple of episodes, I would imagine. If we can get cracking with getting these up. I think what we'll do, John, is put some more screws in here and let's see what it looks like overnight. Make sure that nothing falls down and secure it, because I don't think we don't really need to take it down, do we, at this stage? We've got to fathom out how secure that's going to be by doing that. We can screw in the original holes here, and I think obviously those get screwed. What you've got to remember, viewers, is that this is a framework that goes up, which will take obviously the weight of that, and that'll get screwed, but I can't can't put that up yet. Two reasons. One is that, actually I have painted that in all fairness.
Yes.
Well, yeah, I suppose I could put that up once I've got the other side in. But I've still got a bit of work to do hatch-wise. But I think if I put some more screws in it, I think that'll be all right. There's no reason for me to...
And that hatch will hold both panels
Yes.
into its
shape.
natural rebate.
Yeah, yeah. There's no reason for me to take that down at this moment in time, is there? Because if I put more screws in these there and that and that there...
Going nowhere.
It's not going anywhere, is it?
Nowhere.
It's going nowhere. Right. That is a decision made. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put some more screws in. Ha! Well, I think it needs a bit of a jig. There we are. Voila. I am well chuffed with that, actually. And all those little dark areas down the sides where they were a bit oily, where the oil slick came in from next door, disappeared. So that, amazingly, with the screws around there and a couple of that are there and round those two holes there, fantastic. They are well supported. Yes, there's a bit of treatment around here that I've got to do, but I can soon sort them out. And also, don't forget, we've got a little cover. I don't know whether that's the right way around, but look, covers everything up. Covers it all up. Covers all my mistakes up. See? Look, brilliant. So, actually, it's turned out really well this episode. I'm well chuffed with what's gone on. So, yes, going back to these holes, by the way, what did you call them, John? I've forgotten.
Bezels.
Bezels. These are going to have bezels. Not so sure whether they're going to be stainless steel or whether they're going to be made of wood. We'll have to wait and see. But at the moment, I am well chuffed with what we've done. And I have to thank him for that because he's been back home to get some torque bits because I've forgotten mine and we wouldn't have been able to have done this without that because we had to put some 6 bolts that were up there, tighten them up because of the hatch that needed to be fitted properly. So that's all nicely done. We've just got one cable here for the spot that you don't know about yet. We've still got to buy one of those, or I've still got to see if I can restore the original one. I'd like to restore them because they're £200 odd. So I'm going to try and do that. This section here, this is going to have a nice piece of wood, stainless steel, chrome, I've no idea, but that's going to go all the way down the boat. So, yeah, I'm chuffed. What do you think, John?
Over the moon.
I'm over the moon too.
And it's going nowhere.
Yeah, and it's going to look... It's starting to look like an interior boat. In fact, it's not echoey as much, is it?
No.
No. So, yes, thank you very much, you, for helping me do this. Because without you, I would not be able to do... Well, I wouldn't be able to do it all anyway, but I'm well chuffed. And I think what we should do is finish with a shot down there, because when you see it all looking like this, we've been for 5 years looking like that. It'd be nice to just have a shot, just to see what it looks like. It looks semi-finished.
Okay, I'm going down.
Right, okay. So, other than that, I think should we call that a day then?
Well, I'll just go down first.
Yeah. Ooh, doesn't she look lovely? Okay, right. That out of the way for a bit. Cast your mind back to the mast. Just a little update. It's had 2 coats of Danish oil, which is now starting to look really nice. It's drying out to take it home because it was just still a bit wet. So I took it home and it's dried really nicely now. So it just needs another sand and then we're ready to put some, well, we're actually going to varnish it. So that's going to get a nice coat of varnish on it, and we'll build a couple of coats or 3 on that as well. But in the meantime, we've got some prezzies. We've got some navigational lights for it. And what I did is, as you know, I drilled a hole in there and it comes out of there because I didn't want it coming down the face. So the idea is that will go through there like so and fit on there like so. Now I think that's a bit tall actually, so that is adjustable, and I might just take it so it goes right down because it doesn't need to be that high, to be perfectly honest. And then also we've got one of those, and we've got one of those. I think they're the right way round. Let me hold that. Nothing. There we go, like so. So those 2 are going to go on there. That's going to go up there. Because we're not just going on the canal, you know. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. We're going to Scotland. We're going on the locks. So we need navigational lights. So that's going to go like that. I think we're going to drill through there, so then it goes through there and through there. Of course, we've got to connect everything up. And I've come across, I'll take those down because I'm no doubt I'm going to make a mess and they're going to fall on the floor and break, which we don't want to do. So I'm going to put a hole through there and through there. It's going to go down there, and then it's going to go through there and out of the back, because obviously it's going to do that when we go under a low bridge. Now, I don't know what you think, but I did a practice run. So I had a bit of hardwood at the back there, and originally this was sitting on a piece of wood, because obviously with that roof there is a little sort of half round wood that then's been fiberglassed over, because that's where the centre of the boat is. So something has to sit over that. So I've channeled that out, and I've just stained it quickly to see what it would look like. And I think something like that, for example, with the original brackets, which go like so, voila, something like that. It is a prototype, so it's not finessed properly, like that. And then of course we go under a low bridge that can pivot through that bolt there. I think that would look all right. What do you think, John?
Spot on.
Yeah, I think that would look well.
Spot on. So I bought some of these, and they're like connectors. Now obviously I've got to connect these wires, and I don't want tape and things like that showing us, you know, it has to look quite good. So these, actually, you put your cables, say for your left hand side, which is the red, port and starboard. So you put those 2 into there, and then you put the other side, you put into there, and then you basically clip it, and then you feed separate cables into there, and then it goes down. So I thought maybe, this is only a thought at this stage, because we did think of something else that was quite nice, and that's using a chrome pipe. However, we'll just stick with this for a minute. That could go on there, that could take that feed to the right, that could take the feed from the left, and then the wires can continue going down. Yes, I've got that navigational light to contend with, but it just keeps everything neat, and I've got some stainless steel clips that would, you know, look quite nice. So that's just a thought. I want to try and finesse it a bit, because I don't like wires sticking everywhere. So I'm just going to play around with that, but I just thought I'd show you that. I used a router, not very well, because I've never used one before, but, you know, practice makes perfect, doesn't it? Anyway, that goes like that, that goes like that, they go on there, bish bash bosh. That is another thing that will be completed. So I just thought I'd show you that. Anyway, I think that's about it. Is there anything else I should talk about? Shall I wrap?
It's an episode.
It is an episode. I'm so chuffed with that. I think we should have a little drinky poos tonight. What do you think, going to the pub tonight?
Beer.
A beer?
We're going for beer.
I think we should go for a beer. Right, all I have to say now is thank you so much for watching. Episode 33, it's got my favourite number in it, which is 3. So I knew it was going to be a good episode. I shall see you in the next one. And remember, like and subscribe. And also, it helps me to keep the lights on. See you later. Bye for now.